Hello guys, welcome back at Geological as always, and then now that we've done everything, aka we've got up to the point of the assassin build, so now, because I'm not doing a tank build, that's not happening, and Khaimera doesn't really function well on a mage build either. Don't get me wrong, there is shenanigans that you can pull off with them with prophecy, but it's not something that I would say is a viable option. Now, the thing is, though, is I did say that we were going to return to the crit and the crit amp builds, and the first one that we're going to return to is the crit build. So it is. I have drafted up a completely new version. It's as glass cannony as ever, and we're going to have a go with it. So we are. So this is episode 6, crit version 2. Post commentary me and editing me. Take it away. So as I had already explained, is the fact that we're going to be running the version 2 of the crit build, and I'm not going to lie, it probably looks a bit weird for everybody looking at this, but I kind of figured that it would be worth a shot trying to use unused items. I think I wanted to experiment a bit with this build just to see if I could find anything, and it's very, very reminiscent to my old crit build on the previous, from ages ago, so to speak. But obviously, let's get into it. We have ORTUS as the Crest. Basically, this just allows us to infinitely stack damage. So it does. So as long as we're picking up kills, we're getting more damage, which will allow us to go forward and pick up more kills, and then it turns into a bit of a positive feedback loop, but it is purely restricted on can you get kills or can your team get kills. As it says, the weakness to this is the fact that if you're not getting kills, then you can't do anything about it. So you can't. So that's the problem there. Following that, there we're going to pick up our second version of our second infinite stacking item, that being Malady. Malady allows you to speed up your wave clear. Not just that there, it also helps you stack infinite damage as well with its passive demise. Then an item that you probably didn't think was going to actually appear, that being Ashbringer. Ashbringer resets your cooldowns, so it does. So it also has potential use in an amp build as well. So it does. As I said, there's something that I do want to try, but I'll leave it for a wee while because I still find the build to be a little bit unusual. So I do. But regardless, Ashbringer really does help because it allows you to keep your ambush online for a lot more and a lot faster, and it allows you to continuously sort of repeat ambush people, so it does. Then because we're going crit, I figured let's try out nuclear rounds. Now people might be thinking nuclear rounds might be a bit of an odd pickup, but the thing is though and the reason why it performs as good as it does is because, well, you have to remember that you're using your ambush a lot. So combining your ambush with a little bit more ability damage and how strong it actually already is a pretty good idea, come to think of it. So yeah, we went with nuclear rounds. Then to deal with just to help with our shred and being able to punch through people's defenses, we picked up Demolisher. For our sustain, probably very late in the game, is going to be Terminus. It's just to help us stick in a fight, but you're still a glass cannon regardless of what way you want to swing it. And then Vanquisher is simply just so you can, once they drop below 5% health, which shouldn't be difficult if you have crit, high damage thanks to ORTUS, as well as the Malady passive, it should not take much to drop somebody low enough for Vanquisher to pick them off. Now, if you really were looking to expand the build, there's 4 potential options in my opinion that really work well. That being Plasma Blade, if you can really get stuck in a fight. I do believe Plasma Blade belongs more on a fighter-esque build rather than this kind of build. Following that there, then you got Imperator, which is basically just more damage, helps you get them closer to that Vanquisher marker a lot quicker. Draconum, if you really are worried about your sustain levels, and then Tainted rounds if you want to deal with anybody that has healing. So yeah, all in all, the build performs. Is it the best? No. I'm probably going to reiterate that quite a bit too. But no, is it the best? No. Does it perform? Yes. It's just one of those weird ones where you sort of need to try and find your rhythm, if that makes sense. It is a very... how do you put it? It's a very... volatile build, and that there's simply down to your ORTUS and how you play. because, again, as I always find with the Crests, they do tend to lean a lot more into your full cornerstone. So it does, as it says, with the Seraph Mantle builds that I have a tendency of doing, because Seraph Mantle and Khaimera are a match made in heaven at this rate. But anyway, I'll let you get back to your regularly scheduled viewing. I hope you all enjoy, and if you do, please like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment if you've used it, if you try to use the build, and if you've got any feedback. Would be much obliged. So guys, again, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Bye! Okay guys, so by this stage, post-commentary me and editing me should have already, hopefully, explained the build. Now, immediately guys are going to, you're immediately going to go, but that's really damn squishy. Yes. Yes it is. It is exceptionally squishy. And that was the entire premise to why I run the Zephyr Mantle in the first crit version. But then, as is, the combination of using Plasma Blade as well probably wasn't the smartest option, right? And yes, on top of that there, it is also a 100% crit build. There's probably better variants that you could run. There's likely better variants that you could run, to be fair. But then, at that stage, you're only going to run yourself into an amp-style build, because that's what Khaimera really... Apart from the other build, the assassin build, his amp build seems to really outperform. In saying that there, the assassin build really overperformed, so it did. Let's not kid ourselves. The amp build, the crit build, or sorry, not the crit build, the assassin build heavily overperformed. I think we can immediately, instantaneously agree to that. Is the fact that it really did completely and utterly blow me out of the water. So it did. I did not expect it to be anywhere near as damaging as that. In saying that though, we did lose that match for less than stellar reasons. But it does give credence to the fact that an assassin build most certainly has a place. And most certainly has the potential of being more monstrous than normal. So it does. Right, Quang, what are you doing? It's mostly this Greystone I'm worried about right now. This Greystone's playing way too aggressively. So he is. Right, well I saved Greystone. Yeah, no harm crying, but you ain't getting that back. And I know Sebby's there too. So Sebby's rotating. Just caught him. Caught him. Caught him. Oh, Countess went for the rotation too. Okay. I'm assuming Seb cleared his entire farm though, but then the thing is though, is with this build, if we can land on them for any more than a few seconds, it's basically should be a guaranteed merc. Because if we can get Malady stacking up early and combine that there with a few other little pieces, aka Ashbringer nuclear rounds, basically the plan is basically the second we get on them, it should be an instant, well, not an instant kill, but it should be a swift enough kill. But as I say, this Countess is playing exceptionally weirdly, even though she's got no mana. Countess and that insane mana drain of hers. Seb's now covering for Quang, which is okay, that's fair. It's not a deniable sort. Duo lane's not doing too shabby, I guess. And saying that there, well, having a Dacker kind of makes that self-explanatory. Dacker, and still in my opinion, is probably, well, no, I'd probably put Zinx as a better support. Dacker's a far more aggressive support in my opinion, but Zinx definitely has her place. Because Zinx has just a little bit more going for her in terms of theory, I guess. I'd say the only thing is, though, is making sure that these guys actually are as aggressive as they need to be. I've kind of seen that coming. Our Greystone was kind of getting bullied quite early. So I did see that coming. Countess is going to play aggressive as per as the normal. And Argos is going to counteract with the exact same amount of aggression. Now the question is Countess going to be silly enough? Come on, Argos, hit the stun, hit the stun, hit the stun. Right, so that burned our TP, so that I can at least accept. Burning our TP, burning our TP I'll accept. So, well. Now. Still doesn't leave us in an any better position. But this build, I think this build has actually been picked up at the exact right fucking time too, which sounds really weird. Because they're going to be going to Giga Health players, so they are, aka the Sevarog and the Quang is going to have some serious Giga amount of health. So this might perform well in our position. So it might. It's mostly just a game of fingers crossed. Oh, that's not good. Sevarog with a cleanup. Right, Sevarog's being actually very quick on his feet here. So he is. Sevarog's actually being very quick on his feet. It's kind of bothering me a bit. This Quang's being really damn annoying though. Right, how's the Argos Countess Shazam going here? Not not terrible, but not great either. I really want to get Malady online as soon as possible though. That'll give me a form of infinite scaling, so it will. Right, that's Cull active now too. Fuck it. This is getting to the proverbial nightmare stage, so it is. I was just about to say, should I give Sevarog a heart attack? I tried. And now Grim's rotating to me, so that's me. I'm going to just be out. Okay, so not a particularly great start. I just need Greystone. What's Greystone building into here? I don't know. No, so Sevarog, you can already tell that Sevarog's building Beefcake. Even at low health, he was able to tank me quite easily. So that is something that we're going to need. Well, that'll be countered later on. So, well, between a combination of pen and crit. Right, on our straight up next item is going to be a Ashbringer. And we're going to go attack speed. Attack speed might not be the smartest option, but the fact that we have Malady online just makes this so much better. With the use of Malady, Basically, it just amplifies our ability to just beat somebody down. So it does. I think that's the Zincs rotating. Oh, for fuck's sake, guys. Oh, Countess has it out for me today. Right, so we had a fucking, what, 3-man rotation, 2-man rotation there? Both the Seb and the fucking Countess? Uh-huh. Not particularly impressed on that one, but sure. That, in saying that, it could have been, it might have been actually a smart move. Hell to the no, I'm out, fuck that shit, run, run, run. Argos has got nipped. Argos gets out. Dude. Fucking fair play to the Argos, but he's getting nipped by fucking Seb again. Seb just colossal blowed him straight back under tower again though, so probably not the smartest option. As says, once we start getting really good stacks going, we'll be fine. As says, and we also have a Sparrow as well, which is self-explanatory in what Sparrow's going to be capable in doing. It's just, I'm hoping this Greystone doesn't lose too badly to this Quang so he can keep his rhythm going. Because once we get Clockwork, I keep calling it Clockwork. It's not called Clockwork, it's called fucking Ashbringer. Once we get Ashbringer online, that'll give us our crit and our inherent, well, a rough amount of CDR basically. Argos tried engaging. And somehow... Right, what is actually going on here now? Right, there's questions. I've got questions. The fuck, guys? What was that? What was that engagement? Ah, there was nothing I could do in that position because I don't know what the fuck intentionally happened there. But Sparrow's now just popping off. Sparrow, get the fuck out of there, please. Come on. Yes, Decker. Yeah, that's what I like to see. I got 2 more Proxima Malady as well. The thing is the more Malady stacks, the more the late game Vanquisher is gonna hurt. So it is. The more that Malady stacks, the more damage late game Vanquisher is gonna do. Oh, damn it. He got away. No, that's your fucking shit there now. That's nothing to do with me. And yet, I think if Sev's going, yeah, Sev's just going classic Sev. So yeah, by late game I'll be able to just absolutely carve my way through Sevarog. Because Sevarog is outright building health. Countess is getting fucking greedy though, and it's I'm kind of laughing at it, because the thing is though is the fact that, come on, oh no, she's going back off. No, please don't jump down. She's going to jump down, is she? No, she's planting a ward. I thought she was going to get cheeky with it. She was smart enough to ward first. So she was. So what does I need for Clockwork? 800? We'll pick up Clockwork and then we'll make our move. Well, we could also bait it out until we get up to ORTUS. which could be a smarter option. Still raging that they've nerfed Unleash, so it doesn't actually build up ORTUS stacks or Assassin Crest stacks anymore. Probably because Khaimera was literally an absolute monster with it on. Seb's been farming my shit, so he has. Right, well, we have that online now, and oh, Severog, you are a slimy piece of shit. Severog must have been just waiting for it. See, the thing is, Severog isn't ganking the far lane for a simple reason. Quang has that on lock. And Greystone doesn't have fucking ult. Why does Greystone not have ult? I'll not ask the questions. Right, that's Clockwork online. What's next? Nuclear rounds. Interesting choice, me. I think it might have been mostly just down to the CDR. Argos on the rotation, but Argos is going to get out. Or maybe not. Quang's on the hunt. Argos is gone. And Seb's not too far away either. Fuck you, Seb. Countess is gone. Countess is not going to continue that engagement. Oh, I didn't realise that fucking dual lane took out Tar. Fair dibs. Fair dibs is right. Now where the fuck is this Seb? Well, Seb is likely going to try and curb them too, so he is my gamble. The crit definitely helps out on the damage side of things. I'm not going to deny that now. But this Quang is absolutely infuriating. Yeah, this Quang is just playing super fucking annoyingly, so he is. Which I'll give him credit, that's a pretty damn good way to play, like, but still really damn annoying. Oh, you're a sly bitch. This Severog's being a thorn, though. This Severog's insistence in ganking is on just a different level entirely, lah. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh, Countess dived back in again. Fuck's sake, that was my own fault for going in too, like. But the Countess rotation was just a bit of a nuisance. Right, that was a disappointment. Like, that Severog's being Severoggy. So he is. Let me see. I think this is reflect damage if I am correct. I can't even see it on my screen. Fuck's sake, because it's a long story. Right, that was expected because I never got a breathing point to actually go and take it freely, so to speak. As it says, my plan is to try and stack Malady as quickly and as much as possible. Because if I can get Malady going, there's very little that can stand in my way. Hypothetically speaking. Get order. Oh, wow. Yeah, she rotating. She rotating like a bat out of hell, so she is. Greystone, I don't think you have ult, or do you? Quang's getting... Oh, but Quang is starting to take damage here, because Greystone's going in for damage. Technically, both of them are. And my ORTUS is up, so... Let's see how well we can actually do this. Why are you going around? Why are you going around? Why are you going around? Argos, come on. Yippee-ki-yay. Alright, Quang got out. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. Dual lane's just on domination spree here, so they are. Like I said, Sparrow in this recent patch is just diabolical. The thing is, though, I hope Sparrow's building in a way that allows her to deal with fucking... That allows her to deal with this thing. Allows her to deal with Sevarog, or else we're going to be in trouble. Maybe not immense trouble, but enough trouble that's going to cause issues. So it is. Right, Greystone's retreating, which... And you're running that fucking bullshit crown, so you are. At this point, Tainted rounds will need to be picked up. Right, okay. Argos just got nipped. And still managed to escape. How much is nuclear rounds again? I think it's in the 3k range, is it not? Yeah, I was about to say, just be careful there, guys, because, like, yeah, Countess is not, like... Countess is on use like a hot, like it is just on use like a fly on shite. But Countess is getting absolutely demolished. Grim being aggressive as all hell too. Okay. That was a swift demolition. And Sevarog's just going to do Sevarog things. Well, while Sevarog's doing Sevarog things, I'm going to do Khaimera things. Thanks for the free camps. Sparrow? Why are you engaging? And saying that though, it's not like Sevarog's going to be capable of doing anything against you anyway. Only thing I'm going to succeed. Oh, Grim DC'd! Well, that's fucking disgraceful. Quang's rotated. So the match is basically over now. That's just straight up disappointing. Okay, that's disgraceful now. How the fuck am I meant to clarify that if this test has worked or not? It's not exactly a fair test now, is it? Let me see how he's doing. Oh my god, rage quitting 1 and 5. Pfft. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. It's basically game over now, lads. There isn't even an argument to do with it anymore. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Can't even get a good test now because they're going to end up surrendering. Or I'm going to end up getting overfed. It's going to be one or the other. Fucking disgraceful. Actually fucking disgraceful though. As says, but the thing is though, nobody in their team has proven to be exponentially dangerous. Like, don't get me wrong, their Severog Countess combo is devious, but it's not enough to actually warrant any fucking bullshit, if that makes sense. Like, it's not enough to warrant you're screwed. You know what I mean? Like, Countess got nipped outright. We seen that coming a mile away. We didn't even need. I didn't even need to think of that there. I knew that was going to happen. And Greystone's now starting to build up advantage against fucking Quang. It is what it is. Actually, you want to know something? I kind of want to test this build against said Quang. So, I would like to party. Like, if you are waiting on this fucking Grim to return, it's not happening. And depending on how fast this build ends up scaling, you guys don't have a fucking heaping notion of combating this lot. I think my point is proven. Sorry, but realistically, guys, I'm actually sorry. Your Grim basically just screwed you. I'm sorry, but it's just it's immediate. It's just, yeah, I'm sorry. They should put in a rage quit option. So they should. What do I have next? Terminus. Well, I figured it would have been Vank first rather than Terminus. Terminus is more just sustain. I don't care too much. The game's over anyway. Let me see where I'm at. 6-2. It's feasible. I just don't like the way this game has progressed in that way. So I just don't like the way that, yeah, it was going to happen. I just didn't it was going to happen. The second their Grim DC'd. Now, why did he DC? Fuck only knows. Probably because he's a salty Hallion. I'm sorry, call me toxic if you want, but you just don't abandon your fucking team. So you don't. But no, of course, he had to abandon them. 1 in 5. I mean, I'm nearly sure I was his kill. Was I his kill? I can't remember. 6-1 though. Or 6-2. So I actually done pretty well, considering the scuffed surroundings. As says, it's just a coin flip to what way you want to build them. So it is. The crit build works fine. The crit build does damage, and then whenever you combine ORTUS with it, it does very well. Do I believe that there's the perfected crit version, though? No, I do not. But in saying that, it does give you two very different build paths for Khaimera. It does give you two very different build paths, because Malady works very well, and Ashbringer as well. See, these are all items that I do believe become very integral to how Khaimera as a whole operates. Like, there's a lot of stuff that makes it very integral, because you've seen Ashbringer really popping off there, so you did with me just wailing on them and then ambushing, wailing on them, ambushing, wailing on them, ambushing. As says that, there's enough there to make it interesting, so there is. And I might have to take a look at the crit amp build as well, in the same way that I've looked at this one, because something tells me there is a potential that might be very interesting. There's only one really big fucking issue. Actually, no, it doesn't become an issue anymore because I'll let me figure that one out. But I think there actually might be a mathematical solution to this, which is a little bit might be interesting. We'll have to see. Anyway, guys, that'll do us for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe if you didn't enjoy. And remember, guys, not everything goes to plan. Bye!